seen the water here? It's absolutely amazing.
My name is Patrick. 7 years ago, I quit my job to travel the world. It's been an amazing time with so many unforgettable memories. In the last videos, you've seen me travel around Mexico for scuba diving and exploring islands. In this video, I'll let you come with me to the 7-colored lagoon of Bacalar, to the amazing Mayan city Chichen Itza, and to the paradise on Isla Mujeres. I'm traveling on the Yucatan Peninsula and left Tulum together with new friends to go even more south, to Bacalar, famous for its lagoon with 7 different colors of blue.
I just got my kayak from this rental place on the lagoon here in Bacalar, and we're out on the lagoon right now. It's really nice in the sun and the watercolor is amazing, and we're aiming to go to a really nice beach here on this other side. I don't know if you can see it over there. It's like a white stretch in the distance, so it's exciting. It's really lovely temperature. The water is nice. We have some clouds, which is good. So we brought some snacks and ready for a whole day just kayaking around in this beautiful place. Have you seen the water here? It's absolutely amazing. It's so beautiful. The color, it's so clear. You know, the white sand at the bottom. Oh, what a lovely day. So pretty. We really quickly had to pack our things and leave the beach because apparently we're not allowed to be on there. No one told us about this. No one said anything, not the guy that ran the kayaks, and there was no signs or nothing. So we just slide up on the beach and thought it would be okay, but this guy came and told us like, no, you're not allowed to be there. There's like a nursery for some thing growing there. I'm not really sure what it is, but I do like to think that they protect the nature. So of course we left. And the guy actually said that if we don't leave, he called the police. So we were really quickly going away from there. So over here there's some birds as well. They're egrets, and they're also a closed off area. So it's really beautiful and it's really nice that they protect them. Floating on top of a 180-meter deep cenote underwater. So you can see over here how the edge came, and it was just going from like 1 meter deep, and it's just getting black. It's pretty cool. So all of this like bay round here behind me is the cenote. It's called the black cenote. Yeah, it's pretty cool. 180 meters. It goes all the way down here under the kayak. Pretty cool. Now it's getting that nice afternoon heat. Yeah.
After a full day in the sun on the lagoon, we kicked back at La Playita, one of Bacalar's most popular restaurants where you need to book a table in advance. We were lucky to get seated right at the waterfront, and I really liked this cozy restaurant. The staff was super friendly, and the food on the Latin fusion menu was so tasty. I went here on all of my 3 days in Bacalar and strongly recommend it.
Which is like a beer with some salsa. So it's a sauce that's already in the bottom of the glass when you pour the Corona in there. And this is the first time I'm gonna try this. I heard so much about it, and people say I really need to try it. So I don't know if you meant to like mix it, but I'm doing it anyway. And yeah, and it had like the sweet chili thing is sitting on top of the glass here as well. So bottoms up, or cheers maybe. What do you think? time to get used to, but I like it.
3 days in Bacalar is enough, so it's time to move on.
So I moved inland from the coast to the town of Valladolid in the middle of the Yucatan Peninsula, and it's a little nice town actually with colorful buildings. And right now I'm in the park. There's the church just up here, and I got one of these. It's called elote. It's basically corn on a stick with some mayo on it.
Sí. Picante, poquito salsa.
With some kind of spicy salsa that I don't really know what it is, and it's also covered in cheese. Never tried one before, so well, here we go. It's interesting. It's like the corn is obviously a little bit sweet, the mayo and the cheese savor. It's alright actually. It's really nice. I just had some food over there, so this is like a good finishing off. Right now I'm at the kind of a food court in Piste, the little village next to the wonder of the world Chichen Itza, the Mayan pyramid. So I'm here, I'm going there tomorrow, so I'm just here having dinner, and I just ordered some papadsulits, it's called. It's like tortillas rolled with, there's egg inside, and there's tomato sauce on top. So yeah, I'm gonna try this. It looks really good.
Ooh, fajitas. Muchas gracias. So I ordered the chicken fajitas, so I got the plate with all the fillings, and then I got a box for the actual tortilla breads, the small size. Let's grab one of these, and they're really hot, so keep them in there, keep them really hot. And then I'm just gonna fill my little fajita with chicken here, some cabbage, bell pepper, some rice, and some beans. And there's also some onions here, fried onions. All right. Not what you would think a fajita is like in Europe, Swedish style, but this is good.
When I'm walking down the street here in Piste, I found something that's really fascinating. Like in a lot of places here, they have poker machines. Like you go in and put some money in and play. There's one over here, there's one over there, and I saw one over there as well. It's the first time I've seen something like this in Mexico, and well, I think I'm just gonna go in and have a try. I just won 100 pesos apparently. Oh my god! Oh well, I paid for my dinner. $100 pesos, that's like 50 Swedish crowns or like 5 euros. Like what? I'm renting this beast for 150 pesos, and yeah, I'm on my way to Chichen Itza. It's meant to be like 3 kilometers from this village, Piste. So, oh, let's go on a bike ride to Chichen Itza. It looks like I managed to beat the crowds because look, the parking lot is almost empty and it's 20 minutes since Chichen Itza opens, so
Ya estamos en Chichen.
hopefully there will not be so many people this early in the morning and you get the whole site fairly empty in the beginning.
The Big Pyramid is the main attraction of Chichen Itza, but there are more to it. I booked a guide and my tour started at the stadium where the Mayans played ball games, and the acoustics are astonishing.
Listen how. Hola. Yeah?
Hola! Hola!
Very good. Plant and hunting or fishing or collecting cocoa beans for chocolate or salt or religious arrivals. Everything.
So they looked at this to know what to do at different times of the year.
The sun was telling them, you see? The sun moves around this. As I drew in the floor, the sun goes from there to here. Yes, and if there is an obelisk, would mark. And this is similar to the Big Pyramid. This is a miniature of it. Has also 4 sides, you see? 4 stairways.
So we walked really far into the Chichen Itza side and I can't believe it. It's like one of the most crowded places in Mexico, but right here I'm basically alone. Like there's no one here and there's huge amount of crowds over at the Big Pyramid. So coming here I feel like really like blessed because it's absolutely empty here. And there's the big building that's almost as big as the famous pyramid. And this is, my guy told me, it's where they were like learning about science and math and astrology and astronomy and all this, the Mayan who lived here. And here's behind me is the church as well. And he showed me pictures from the like 18th century and it's intact as it were then. It's really, really cool. And well, if you come here, remember to explore more than just the main site with the pyramid because there's no one here, but they say don't go there because so many people. Well, look at this. Hello. This is the famous pyramid of Chichen Itza here in Mexico. I've just been walking around the whole site with my guide Guillermo. He's amazing, by the way. I really recommend getting a guide if you're here. He told me all about how the Mayan people who lived here and built this was planning it out from the movement of the sun. So this pyramid, the shadows from it, the people who lived there, they could tell what time of the year it was, obviously from the sun. And when they saw different shadows from the pyramid, they can tell, well, now it's time to harvest, now it's time to celebrate this goddess, or now it's time to put the seeds down in the ground for whatever they grow. And a couple of times a year, there's like a snake head over here, and the side of the pyramid casts a shadow that makes like the snake looking like it moves. It's amazing facts that I didn't know about, and I'm just blown away by all of this. And basically every other building, every other pyramid here is also placed and built accordingly to how the sun moves. They were just so smart, so smart. It's I can't even grasp how cool this culture was, and yeah, it's really is amazing.
Before leaving Mexico, I wanted a proper slice of paradise, so I went to Isla Mujeres.
east coast of Isla Mujeres. Far away over there somewhere is Cuba. And I've been biking all along this coast today. I rented a bike downtown and I just had to stop here because it was so pretty. And I found out there's lots of iguanas here on the cliffs, just chilling in the sun. They're so cool and they're looking at me really weirdly, but yeah, beautiful animal. Well, tonight I'm sleeping in a queen-size bed. They upgraded me because I've been doing so many hotel bookings on the same site. So as a surprise, I got this junior suite for my last night in Mexico. It's been an amazing adventure and I have missed traveling so much and it's been so good. Now I can't wait for going back to full-time traveling again. And I hope you enjoyed this video about Mexico. There's gonna be many more coming, so just stay tuned, click the follow button on the channel, and I see you later.